more than a flesh wound. Hot metal. Close encounter. Fight between the eyes. The dark's good for sneaking up on things. Don't know what that e-waste was. So many keys, so many locks. What a bonus. You could put that to good use. Even with the world ending, there are fresh days ahead. Great shot. You're half dead. How do you get from here to there? That's an upsy-dups. Good for learning how to haul up. You're hurt bad. That's some good e-waste there. That old home might not be stripped clean yet. A story has got to keep moving forward. Go get on it and run fast as you can. You run like the wind. Looks cute. Says everything's changing in these dark coming days. Nothing stays the same. Not even houses. Have you heard of Chubza? Such a wild wanderer. Even his hut moves. But he'd have a lot to talk about with a Says they've seen him in many different places. Impossible to tell. Says Chubza isn't the sort to wait in one place for you. They might be looking for you, too. You just got to watch for Chubza and his mobile hut. Asks you to tell him they say hi. You need to turn the pegs in sync. That's spiraled out of control. You need to turn the pegs in sync. You really put a spin on it. Well, that was disappointing. Nice and clear out today. Says some realize the world is ending and can't stop listening to the clock ticking. Click is one of those. He wants to unlock every door in the world. If he wants to do that before the doors are all gone, he'd better hurry. Figures if they knew that, they'd be opening all the doors too. Says if you want to find Click, you should look for him, well, anywhere. No, really, that's what it's called. The place he set up shop. Eventually he'll show up to try to open them. He's in even more of a hurry than you are. Says he might tell you, if he knows. If you close your eyes hard enough to reality, your mind opens to let memories in. That's one way to remember what's forgotten. When an unwanted memory intrudes on the mind, it is a natural reaction to want to block it out or just change it. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. You weren't supposed to know how to start the automaton pew-pew pang, but clearly you figured that out way back then. We're as tall as a tree. Your foe stands before you. Itchy trigger finger. The stars never give enough light. Some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. Cutting edge. You lack key energy for that. Dead on. Listen to the sound of that surf. The Mitomop Outpost. The Myriad tribe meditated here long ago. Let's see. Hat. About time you found some clothes. Says they've been waiting for you. They're ready to bring death and destruction to the Outpost. He says you'd better be. Says scouts spotted a moth nest close to the Outpost. If you destroy that, the moths should infest the place, looking for a new home. That's the idea. If everything works out as planned, the moths should cause a buzzing tumult. That's the moth nest, over there. Watch for trouble. Could come from any corner. Just get to it and destroy it. Now that's a flesh wound. Shot through. Chop it up. Hack and slash. Individual attention. Slice and dice. The deep cut. Blasting everything to bits. Personal. Nice work. No more moth's nest. There go the moths toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Wild headgear. He says you did a great job capturing the rival's second outpost. You've earned the privilege of wearing the tribe's colors. Thinks your foes will flee before you can reach them. Feel that wind on your skin? Peddler is eager for you to have a look at the wares. Points out they just restocked, so you should be able to find something you like here. Looking for a bargain? Says they have a larger-than-life furry friend who made a terrible mistake. It wanted to take a bath to clean up. However, choosing a pool of grime slime to get the job done wasn't the brightest of ideas. Only a giant brush will make it clean. Figures the friend will know best, so find him first. Claims you won't have to look too hard to find the gum brush. Once you do, get that to their friend fast. Just be sure to brush 'em good. Figures that's between you and him, but sure. Wonderful. Check out those guns. You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land, sometimes hard to see for all the trees. Slash and dash. One by one they fall. Chop, chop! It's the chug yard. Check out that day. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. They can carry you anywhere you like, well, anywhere that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomper Bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Crack-a-doom. You don't have the key energy for that. Super effective. Boom, boom. All fired up. You're bruised. Smoked! Right in the face. Bullets everywhere. You don't have it in you right now. Tapped hard. Middle-lifed. sharp steel. Flash the slash. The light is nearly blinding. Let's see. This box once tailed a chugga-chugga. Now it's just off track. Look at that! Right in the chug yard. Follow the rail and you'll find all sorts of little treasures scattered all over the place. Who do you think? You're not the first wanderer in these parts. Good work finding that track. They can teach you so much about the world. Keep looking for more. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. In flames. History is nothing but a series of stories. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth... It carries so much hate. and its insatiable hunger has only increased over the years since it claimed revenge on your parents. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed firsthand what it'll lead to.
Oh, yes! That is deliciously dark of you.
No, you need less dark, no more!
Yes, the dark is as easy as cake. Dark, dark cake.
Just spit it out, please! That's awful!
Awfully good, you mean?
Sad to see the Tree of Life is going to die and take everything with it, but it's not like he didn't expect it. Understands why you're bent on finishing the world off. Supposes it's a mercy to make it faster. Wonders if you liked working with the Jagni. They always hunker down in their homes, gathering their things around them. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. That's what he decided to call it after he saw it for the first time. It's big and fluffy. That's accurate enough, if you can see past the blue colour, that is. You'd better get a move on if you want to change things.